So you're thinking about moving to South Louisiana and you've decided you're looking more on the north shore of Lake Pontchartrain, right across from New Orleans. So you're checking out Covington, Mandeville, and Madisonville. Well, guys, today in this video, I'm gonna be telling you all about Madisonville. It's gonna be a complete vlog tour. I'm gonna show you 3 homes and 3 different price ranges. You're gonna love it. And then at the end of this video, I'm gonna be giving you a market report for Madisonville so you know exactly what the market's like down here. And let's get started. Hey guys, if this is your first time to this channel and you want to know anything and everything about living in South Louisiana, the good and the bad, you're going to want to make sure you subscribe and tap that notification bell as well so that you can be the first to learn about the current real estate market here in South Louisiana. And if we haven't met before, I'm Carson and my now fiance, Natalie, and I are real estate agents here in Madisonville, Louisiana with Weichert Realtors Lusher Properties. We love helping people every day just like you with the process of buying and selling real estate. So if you're looking to make a move, whether it's in the next 9 days or the next 90 days, whatever it happens to be, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even schedule a Zoom call with us, and we'll be happy to help you with your smooth move to South Louisiana. So before I show you those 3 homes, I'm gonna give you some statistics first on the town of Madisonville so you know what we're dealing with here. So the population is only 1,200, very small town. The next town over, Mandeville, is about 14,000, 15,000 in population, so we're like 10% of Mandeville. But I mean, the two are pretty much conjoined together. This is Madisonville on this side of the bridge. Mandeville is basically right on the other side of this bridge. Well, you gotta go down a little bit farther, but basically. So 1,200 in population. Real estate is pretty expensive here relatively, and I'm gonna tell you more about the real estate market at the end of the video. But to make up for it, the average household income in Madisonville is $100,000. Some of the best restaurants in Madisonville are actually in downtown. There's Morton's over here. I'll put up some pictures. And at the other end is Chifuncta's. Both are pretty much on the riverfront here, which is wonderful. Morton's has a ton of delicious seafood. They've got the gumbo, they've got the oysters, they've got the shrimp, everything that you need as far as seafood goes. If you're looking for seafood and you're planning on moving to Madisonville, you got to know about Morton's. Chifuncta's is a really nice place, a little bit more expensive, but they've got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Love Chifuncta's. I definitely recommend it. But my all-time favorite restaurant, y'all already know if you're watching this channel, is Keith Young's. Keith Young's isn't in downtown, but it's about 3 minutes that way, okay? Keith Young's has the best steak in town. I would say the best steak in all of St. Tammany Parish. I would say the best steak in Louisiana. Madisonville has a great school system, guys, with pretty much all A's around the board, rated by niche.com, except for Madisonville Elementary, which is rated a B+, but pretty much all A's around the board. It's in a great school system, so that's great for if any of you guys are looking to raise a family here in Madisonville. And lastly, you're about 50 minutes to an hour away from both the Central Business District in New Orleans as well as the airport. So not that far, kind of far, not really, just a little bit. But anyways, the first house I'm showing you is in the $300,000 price range. Let's go check it out. All right, so we are at our first home and our first price range for you guys. We're in a subdivision called Rayford Oaks, okay? This is off of Brewster Road, which means you're just minutes away from that main service road, Highway 21. You've got your Target, Winn-Dixie, Starbucks, everything you need as far as shopping and eating, just minutes away from this subdivision, guys. And we do got some people working on the house today, so I can just show you the outside and I'll put some pictures up so you can get a better look. But we're looking at a 4-bedroom, 2-bath home, 1,954 square feet, and it's listed at $379 or about $194 per square foot. Okay, so there is a $52 monthly HOA fee, but really for $379, I don't think it's a bad deal in Madisonville. But yeah, pretty nice house. You got the granite counters and stainless steel appliances, the whole deal, pretty much open floor plan and all that. You know the drill. But all right, let's get some shots of the neighborhood and I'll see y'all at house number 2. All right, so we're at house number 2, and we're in the $500,000 price range, guys, now, and we're in a subdivision called EBOOK Creek. As you might be able to tell, lots of newer homes, okay? Subdivision has a ton of new construction, a ton of homes built in the last few years, and you got pretty much every price range in this subdivision. So the house I'm showing you is a 4-bed, 3-bath. It's 2,506 square feet. So price per square foot is $205. It is this one right here. And I love just about everything about this house. Like just from the white brick of the outside, the exterior, and then you got the vinyl wood plank floors, and you've got the wood beam in the kitchen. I don't know what it is about those wood beams. I just love them so much. You've got a brick fireplace, and just really, I think the builders did an excellent job with this house. It was built just 3 years ago, and I just love that style. And you got to think, you know, the average price per square foot in Madisonville right now is $225. So for $205 per square foot for a house like that in EBOOK Creek, guys, EBOOK Creek has 2 community pools, and you're like I told you, you're really close to that main service road, Highway 21, right? Just minutes away. I mean, what more could you ask for $205 per square foot? But as always, I'm gonna get you some shots of the neighborhood, and then I'll see y'all at that house number 3. And just so you know, we're gonna be in $1 million price range. Can't wait to show you. And our last house in the $1 million plus price range is gonna be in downtown Madisonville. It's a historical house, guys, built in 1850. You heard me right, it was built in 1850. And it's this one right over here. Tell me this isn't a gorgeous, gorgeous house. 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 3,518 square feet. It's listed at $1.259 million. So the price per square foot is $357. You are walking distance, okay, to Piggly Wiggly, a couple restaurants. You're walking distance to the Madisonville lakefront where I started this video. I mean, that is a piece of beauty right there. Built in 1850. Got a nice deck in the backyard and a pool, little pool house. Oh man. But as promised, I'm gonna take you guys back to the riverfront, and I'll give you a little market report from Madisonville so you know what the real estate market is like down here, and I'll see you there. So let's talk about the market. We'll start off with listings. There's 78 current active listings in Madisonville, guys. The median price point is $421,000, and the median price per square foot is $203. The average price per square foot is $225. So you've got some houses that are, you know, well above $1 million in Madisonville, but the median price, like I told you, is $421. So let's dive a little bit deeper, because I told y'all Madisonville is a little bit more expensive, and I'll show you what I mean. So Mandeville right over here, and Covington over this way, and Slidell and Hammond are what we're gonna be using to compare. Madisonville has the highest price per square foot by far. So at the time of this recording, Mandeville has a median price per square foot of about $188. Covington has a median price per square foot of $179, and then Slidell is at $149. Hammond is at $141. So as you can see, as usual, Slidell and Hammond are a little bit cheaper than the Mandeville, Madisonville, Covington little triangle there. I'll show you on the map what I mean. But Mandeville is kind of second place to Madisonville. Madisonville is usually top dog when it comes to price per square foot. Madisonville is a little bit pricey, okay? But it's worth it in my opinion. I mean, check this place out. You kidding me? So that was the active market, right? So let's talk about what actually closed in the last 60 days, okay? So the last 2 months, the median price sold was $382,000 in Madisonville. That's about a $40,000 difference between list price and the price that it actually sold for. So as you can see, people are paying a little bit less than the asking price for these homes over here in Madisonville. And the price per square foot, by the way, the median price per square foot is about $186 in the last 2 months. So quite a big difference there, guys. And the median days on market has been 41 days. So it takes a little bit longer than a month for a home to sell in Madisonville, month in a week or two, okay? So really not that bad historically. I mean, historically homes usually sit on the market for like 2, sometimes 3 months. So 41 days really isn't that bad, but it's a lot more than we're used to in the last couple years. I mean, there was a time when Madisonville homes were selling in 5 days just last year, but we're at 41 days now, so that's what you can expect. And numbers don't lie. Like I just demonstrated to you, people are paying a little bit less than the asking price here in Madisonville because you've got a little bit of room for negotiation, right? Because there's not an absurd amount of buyer demand because interest rates are about 6.6% at the time of this recording. That's a little iffy for a lot of buyers, but you don't have a lot of competition, which is the good thing. It's definitely not a seller's market, and I wouldn't even say it's a buyer's market, but good news is you don't have a lot of competition, and these homes are selling in 41 days, so you've got some time. So although you are looking at the most expensive city here on the North Shore, I would say it's a wonderful place to live. It's beautiful. I showed you 3 gorgeous houses today to give you a little idea of the real estate here, but that's pretty much it for the video, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, tap that notification bell as well. And hey, I did just finish the Moving to South Louisiana guide. It's pretty much an entire ebook, like 22 pages, I think, that's gonna help you with your move here, guys. It's gonna teach you everything you need to know about what it's actually like to live down here. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I hope to show you around town.